to another video. So this will be our final video of the year. This is a big recap video. We had an awesome 2025. We've gained over 600 subscribers on the YouTube. We started the Instagram page. I've gone out and got my own new boat after selling the Haynes. And yeah.
My year personally was pretty good. Had a few good trips to Gregory at the start of the year, chasing some bass on some top water really, on some missing sea frogs. Bait? Oh, the deaf frog, sorry, one of the deaf baits, but yeah. Take a measure on him on the new Holt mat. So my prediction is low 40s.
I reckon 35. Bang on 30. Oh.
And then we had that big prawn run in around Easter, where we got heaps of prawns bagged out on the day. That was about halfway through. That's heaps.
Keep going.
Oh, there's heaps down there. Oh, there's a little one.
Who said shit cast don't get prawns? The prawns are still thick and hard here. There's probably a good kilo there. Oh, these are going to be so good. Go.
And finally in winter I got my first good fish on a spear, which was a 72 centimetre flathead. We've had, me and the missus, we went offshore a fair bit where we got some good clean fish, as you've seen in a few videos. Got that metre 10 I think it was, a couple tuna and a big morlon or mulva fish. Missus got her first few, she got some schoolie mackerel, which is some of the better fish that she's got so far. Then we went to Lentils to try out the new rooftop tent and getting into a 43 centimetre bass, which is my first ever fish out of Lentils Dam, which you guys didn't see the videos. We lost a lot of footage for that. Then we went to Pine Creek and we did two steps for the first time. One of us did. That was me in patrol. And then yeah.
Straight up. Big run up, go.
Alright, well, like Glenn just said, he's had an awesome year. I've had an awesome year too. Greta and I did that big trip down to New South Wales where I got my hands on my first ever married cod. Of course, also lost my first married cod too, which was very heartbreaking. Oh, I've got one. And look at this. We just had goats like 10 minutes ago just up on top of the hill. Oh, I got one. I was also, prior to that, I was up at Mission Beach and was spearing up there, getting a heap of crays and trout and stuff, just out Greta's dad's new boat. Great. There's at least a couple more back by me so the boys got to have a look. Then yeah, I went out and purchased the Hornet. The Hornet's changed it all, I think, because it's a bit bigger. Been Mondi a fair bit, lost a lot of lures, money in fuel, and a lot of barra too, which is very heartbreaking. It's still Lake Misery to me and Flynn, but mainly me because I'm up there a fair bit more than Flynn at the moment. But yeah.
We had a fair few, we didn't have too many trips this year together. First time we went up to Yurumba, where we tried to chase some jacks and barra, but it was just couldn't get any. But we got into some shark fishing one of those nights where where I caught my first very big decent shark, which was a lemon shark.
And I got my little bronzy, not big bronzy, off the beach, which was awesome. We were just sitting down there having beers on the beach, throwing out some baits and just the rod screaming off.
How long have we been down here? Probably half an hour at most.
Half an hour.
And the rod just went off.
First good shark. What is it, Wedgie?
I think it's a lemon, but not too sure. But yeah, bloody beautiful.
We will be definitely getting back up there this year. Flynn wants to get a bigger shark, he reckons. He's got his new rod and reel to test out.
And yeah, and then we went down to New South Wales chasing some wild river bass and also getting our hands on two of those eastern cod, which are not supposed to target, but we weren't anyway. They were a bit of a bycatch. And yeah, that was an unreal trip down there, chasing those 50 centimetre wild river bass.
You fish and ride in those canyon gorges or whatever you want to call them in that certain section, you just rock hopping like goats. My biggest bass is 53, what was yours?
52.
52. Flynn got his first one on top water. I got my first Eastern River cod, which came in at 53, and then Flynn's Eastern River cod was just unreal. It was that last fish of the trip, wasn't it, Flynn?
And it was probably, I reckon, low 90s. I think it would have came in, but we didn't put it on the drag mat. We wanted to get it back as soon as possible.
I think that was the fish to top off that trip there, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, then just like we've been saying, an unreal trip this year. Alright, well, that's a wrap for all the videos this year, but we have had an awesome 2 weekends prior to this video going up. We got a heap of crabs last weekend up at the Clam, which video will be coming out after this one. I had a ripper session offshore as well. While Flynn was out partying on his party boat.
On my Christmas party, cracked the first PB Spanish mackerel. Probably was, I think, about an 8 kilo one. It wasn't the biggest, but it was just a nice one to top it off.
Yeah, like I said, we got those 2 videos to come, but they'll be in the new year. Alright, with how big 2025 was, 2026 is going to be even bigger. We're going to be getting offshore a lot more because we now got the Hornet. It's a bit easier to get offshore rather than Flynn's little tinny that he's got, but we might even see that offshore too if we can convince him enough to get out there with 100 jerry cans of fuel just to get the 2 banger out there. We will be hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll crack that meter barramundi up at Lake Misery, but knowing our run, less than likely we'll probably just get a little rat or catfish again. But yeah, we've got some awesome trips planned for next year, but there is one trip that stands out in our mind that we just can't wait for. We've been doing so much research. It is going to be a huge trip. And where are we going, Wedge?
We're going in June, around my birthday, to Spanish Bay, if you know what that is. Chasing some unreal reef fish, some top water GTs, Spanish, even some barra and jacks if it's too windy to go offshore. But yeah, that should be a good trip coming up. And yeah.
If you know where that place is, guys, get ready for this video because it's going to be unreal. We're going to be up there for a whole week. I'm going to try and get up north again to see Greta's parents, and we'll get up there and get some big fish and fill up the freezer again. But yeah, we'll be definitely getting back up to Yoombla, doing a lot more trips. But thanks for the support this year, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And anything you want to sign us off with, Flynn?
No, just make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, really.
And we'll catch you on the next video. See us. Now we're going to run the blooper reel. We had a lot of bloopers this year, which was very, very hard to not do bloopers, but here you go. Hope you guys enjoy the blooper reel.
Yeah. Bait, yes! That's a good one. Get that net ready. No! Dropped it. That was a good one too.
Clear.
That, I got it! Oh. No!
There goes that lure for doing everything. So I think the Rimble has really taken its toll. Just noticed it as we got in. Didn't even see it on the road or anything, how bad it was. But yeah.
Off a bit. It's a brim or grunter. Remember to... Oh, koda!
It's a wave.
Grab her.